What's going on, fam? Welcome back. This is Christian Food for Your Thoughts. I know you're having a wonderful day so far. We're back with another divine alignment light code message for you, right? And it's all about, leaving no stone unturned and figuring things out for ourselves instead of blindly believing people, right? So, guys, we are finishing up this 3-part series with the, basically cultivating our own personal relationship with our guardian angel, and also, basically cultivating that seed within ourselves so we can manifest our true self into our reality and get the results that we need. You know what I'm saying? So, but we still gonna continue this spiritual awakening, series. But when it comes to really connecting to our own inner voice, our own energy, and I know that makes sense so far, right? Right. So it's based on our intuition, right? So we can navigate in our own, reality here. So with that being said, fam, if you're new to the channel, it's all about personal growth, personal development, self-discovery, knowledge of self, self-realization, and lastly, self-mastery, okay? Unless you want somebody else to master you, right? No, no. So it's all about leaving no stone unturned in our life, right? Each and every one of us, we have our own individual life path, purpose, and mission that we have to fulfill. We know Earth is a school. With that being said, be sure to click that like, subscribe button down below. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you, right? And we know that, hey, our purpose and mission require learning a whole bunch of life lessons to gain that experience and knowledge for our soul grow. And as we grow, we're going to share with people, and we're going to help lift people up instead of tearing them down. It's 2 types of people here. So you can throw all the races, all that stuff out of the way, all these different categories. Either you're going to lift people up or you're going to tear them down, and you can easily see who's who, right? So with that being said, as you grow, you're going to share your knowledge and wisdom with people. Most importantly, you're going to trust your intuition, your own inner voice, your own energy. Everything matters. And also, you're starting to get the hang of, following your own biorhythm and flow in life, okay? And like we mentioned that our previous presentation, when we talked about basic money management, hey, you got to pay yourself first 10%, so it should make a lot of sense by now, right? So with that being said, each and every day, just maintain that focus on high quality thoughts. How can I help elevate the overall energy, frequency, and vibration of the planet? And what can I learn new each and every day to to build those new brain cells, the neuroplasticity, right? Because we know our brain is a muscle, so we're gonna work it out, right? And also to maintain that vibration, we're gonna have fun. And while we navigating and being around these people, different people, here I am, these people, right? Being around different, characteristics, just be the example, okay? You don't have to showboat, just be you for who you are, right? So again, you don't have to wing it. You don't have to operate on blind faith, because when you know those 7 Hermetic principles, you don't have to pray, okay? Praying is begging, okay, fam? Because when you know where you're going, you don't have to pray. And then the universe going to take care of the rest, okay? So be the cause in your life. It's all about proper intention and planting those seeds, okay? So, and wait for those effects. They're going to stack up on you. And when they come, you're going to be very grateful, right? And all about joy. So let's go ahead and get started. Be sure to click that like, subscribe button down below. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you, right? So if you're viewing this presentation right now, obviously you receive your call to adventure. You've been connecting to that. We all been lied to on a mass level. You've been working with Mother Nature, been trusting your intuition, and your guardian angels, your spiritual team. The universe been lined up the right people, place, and event to support your growth. And you really been being a great student at this point, So with that being said, the universe gonna lead you to people such as myself, sharing their ups and downs, the things that work, that don't work, the things that help me level up. And every presentation, I gotta give credit to the 7 Hermetic Principle. These are the 7 universal laws, right? Laws of the universe. If you don't learn anything else and you skip past this presentation, please learn these 7 Hermetic Principles. Ralph Smart on YouTube, he'll walk you all the way through them. And down the line, I'll do a little brief overview, walk you guys through my own rendition of these principles and how I use them daily, okay? All right? So with that being said, if you don't learn anything else, use these 7 Hermetic Principles, okay? And, you're going to make some mistakes. You know what I'm saying? There's no cookie cutter recipe to life. You're going to make some mistakes. Those mistakes going to make you wise, okay? But each and every one of us, we got to grow through our own individual personal growth, and transformation and atonement process, so we can return each and every day a wiser, stronger person than we were the day before. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead. The way I like to roll, I like to give you my key points. And so today, guys, is all about, cultivating, that relationship with yourself. It's all about the soil and cultivating the physical temple, which is your body. Okay, so I'm gonna give you my key points and my takeaways, and then I'm gonna get you guys out of here. Okay, so with that being said, the ultimate value of life depends upon awareness and the power of contemplation rather than upon mere survival. And again, when you stuck in that fear mode, it pushing your lower, in that animal nature. It's all about fight, flight, survival, you know what I'm saying? And you're not using your critical thinking skills, and so you can see things for what they are. Like, hey, I don't need to do that. I can do this and get a better result. And see, when you stuck in fear, you can't have those, excellent thought forms. Okay. So with that being said, it's all about staying in that Zen, Zen Nuru. Okay. And basically you tapping into that zone. People call it the zone, right? When you really working on something and you staying focused, and people can call your name many times, right? That's the zone. That's that Zen area. If you and you just basically just cultivate tapping into this area here, and you can unlock many doors. So heart ye now and listen to the wisdom. Okay, use thou the word right here, Zenuru, right? I have given unto thee, and use it, and surely thou shalt find power and wisdom and light to walk in the way. Okay, with that being said, seek thee and find the key. And I have I have given, and ever shalt thou be a child of light. So with that being said, you gotta focus on your inner Zen. Where's that inner space within you, that inner voice, your own energy? There's a nice little place just for you, where you can sit with yourself and really come up with all the ideas and the necessary, things to get you going on your path. I hope that makes sense. I want to keep it as simple as possible. Okay, so you can have all the cars and all this stuff in the world. That stuff don't mean nothing when you don't know who you are, and that will lead you to this presentation right now. With that being said, that's why knowledge of self is more important. It's longer lasting. If you don't learn anything else, learn these 7 Hermetic Principles. I promise it's going to take you far. There's a good side, not so good side to everything. But at the end of the day, it's all about balancing your divine masculine and feminine principle within you, which equals that one force. Okay? So for additional resources and tapping into some more health related issues, not issues but solutions for you, Yaki Awaken on YouTube. I repeat, Yaki Awaken on YouTube. Yaki Awaken on YouTube. This guy is very passionate about helping people, basically, how do I say it? Bringing balance to your own life and staying in homeostasis. Okay, so when you're having issues, what I'm saying, he's very passionate about basically educating people about taking care of themselves. What I'm saying, being your own guru. Yeah, that's the word, the guru, being your own guru. All right, so here are my key points. I'm gonna get you guys out of here and my takeaways. It's all about unity consciousness, okay? Long story short, these are the messages from the universe or source within you, because by now you know that you are your own universe. So it's time for each and every one of us to take responsibility and accountability for our lives, underneath all the layers, all jokes aside, all, keeping it 100, right? You are a divine light being. Okay, this is what you are, and when we get ready to, manifest the Earth School, your cosmic blueprints has your destiny, your purpose, your talents, some additional resources that you need to get you going. And by the time you manifest, before you come through your mother's womb, right? The inner Earth School, you got your path. You have some additional classroom that you got to partake in, right? And a lot of people get stuck in like 1 or 2 classrooms, and they never, complete the whole, circle or cycle, right? You get it? So what am I saying? I'm here to remind you, like, hey, each and every day, you don't have to overdo it. Just take it one step at a time. But, it's all about your intent. The universe is going to mirror your intent. Now that you know better, you're going to do better, okay? So the principle or truth or 7, and we talked about this many times, the Cybermedic Principle, right? He or she who knows these understandingly possess the magic key before whose touch all doors of your mind and your mindset, everything starts in the mind, right? It's going to fly open. with that being said, these are your principles here. Everything starts in the mind first before it manifests in the physical, as above, so below, with the correspondence. Then, we live in a realm of nothing more than energy, frequency, and vibration. Where's your vibe at right now? Okay, are you trying to lift people up, or are you tearing them down? Okay, it's all about polarity, good side, not so good side. There are cycles and seasons when it comes to rhythm. Again, some things can give you instant feedback, just like with sports, using the basketball jump shot, right? With basketball, you can, on the first shot, you can make some adjustments until you can get, so-called in your sweet spot, right? Where you can make it all the time without touching the rim. So it's all about, being patient and knowing that, hey, the same day you plant the seed isn't the same day you're gonna eat the fruit. I hope that makes sense. And then, this is my special, one right here, cause and effect. Each and every day, I'm all about like, hey, what can I do to help somebody out there to remember who they are and what they're here to do on the planet, so they can have some kind of self-realization. It's not my realization, so they can have their own self-realization. So every presentation for me, my intent, is for you to tap into your own intuition, listen to your own inner voice, your own energy, and it's going to lead you on a pathway, to unlock your true you. All right. And then lastly, here we got gender. I don't want to get too sidetracked. There's a divine masculine, feminine energy or a principle within everything. Okay. In the cosmos. The 7 principle mind here. These are sensible, this is an ancient system of morals and values that guided thought and behavior in ancient Kemet or Egypt. It is also found in other cultures of the world, in Africa. So we have truth, justice, righteousness, reciprocity, balance, order, and harmony. So the world is equally divided between good and evil. Your next move will either is going to tilt the scale in whatever direction. So again, are you lifting people up, or are you tearing people down? Okay, so while you here in this plane in your earth school, right, be really mindful of your inputs. Okay, and that's what I learned up on my journey, guys. Okay, you got your thoughts. Okay, be mindful of your thoughts, the people that you're around, the things that you're looking at, the information that you're taking in your ears. That's why you're constantly on attack with these vices. Okay, each and every day, the air, the water, the quality of the water, and also the food. Okay, so you have all these different things, probabilities right here. But are you acidic? Are you alkaline? Or are you balanced? Okay, so what's the root cause of any of these issues? Because at the end of the day, if you reverse engineer the root cause, what caused this? Okay, did you eat something? Did you drink something? Were you around a certain environment that could have possibly triggered this, because this is a new issue? And once you have this approach and taking these 7 Hermetic principles, you'll be able to self-soothe, self-care, become your own guru. I hope that makes sense. Okay, and that's what it's all about. So at the end of the day, it's all about, balancing yourself. The input equals your output, your blood, right? Mind, body, and spirit. Are you loving yourself? Okay, so remember, be mindful of your thoughts, believe, words, emotions, and actions. Each and every day, it's going to take you far. All right, and these are some key components here that really triggers a lot of things that goes on in your reality. You got stress, you got diet, okay, and then you also have genetics. Okay, that's a major contributor, right? And then lastly, right here, you got lack of exercise. And I like to put like a little cheat code here. I want you to test yourself out each and every day. I got the number 10. 10 is a powerful number here. Okay, because that number 1, it's all about new beginning, fresh start, right? Take the initiative, being a leader. And then that 0 is connecting with the divine. Being able to step up to the plate, because like, hey, you are a spiritual being having a human experience, and you ready to step up to the plate on your divine purpose and mission. Okay, so I don't want to get too far off track here, but with that being said, with this number 10, I got 10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups here, and then we got 10 squats, as you can see right here. So if you do 10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups, 10 squats each and every day, you want to test yourself out for 30 days. Then from there, you're gonna do some reflection, refine and repeat the process, see what works, see what doesn't work. Then 60 day, then the 90-day mark, and by the time you hit that 90-day mark, man, I'm serious, you're gonna see some results. You guarantee, you have no choice. So just imagine if you're doing something every day for 90 days, something's gonna pop off, right? So that's what I want to do. I want to keep things as simple as possible, okay, guys? So let's go ahead and lead on in so I can get you out of here, okay? So there is an alchemy in sorrow. Even though we don't want to go through these situations, man, it's just part of the process. It's going to make you stronger, okay? It can be, it can be transmuted into wisdom, which, if it does not bring joy, yet it can bring happiness. At the end of the day, everything that we're going through on our hero journey is a test, okay? So let's go from the bottom and we're going to work our way up. So it's all about what? Cultivating our mindset. Everything starts in the mind first before it manifests in the physical. I want to keep it as simple and straightforward as possible. So what this is going to involve? You got to tap into yourself. Close your eyes. Sit with yourself. And most importantly, you got to expose yourself to new information other than what they want you to see each and every day in these institutions or on TV. You got to challenge yourself and read other information, new information, okay? All right? And that's part of these presentations to trigger your intuition, like, hey, what's this all about, right? And just have fun with the process. So by keeping it real simple, I use the same technique throughout the military, and I helped a lot of people, using this stuff, okay? So 15 minutes a day, talk to yourself, meditate, sit with yourself, listen to that inner voice. What kind of ideas are you having right now? All right, what kind of changes you need to make to your life? What went on today that you can do better the next day, right? And then you need to read books, 15 minutes a day. If you're not a big reader, listen to audio books, okay? All right, next, you got to affirm to yourself, because you are powerful, beyond measure. You've been limited due to the programming, you know what I'm saying? So I am loving, I am grateful, I am light, I am worthy, I am peaceful, I am calm, I am deserving, I am joyful, I am healthy, I am beautiful. And some of my biggest takeaways here, you need to make sure you incorporate that 80-20 rule into your life each and every day, right? So especially with the cause and effect, right? 20% of those seeds that you planted each and every day gonna give you some results, so you can refine and repeat the process and see what works and see what doesn't work. Eventually you're gonna find your own sweet spot, and that 80% is gonna give you the experience. This is kind of like a repetition deal. It's gonna strengthen you up, build up that muscle. But that 20% gonna give you some good how would you got, I guess, some product, so you can reflect and use as a kind of like a case study, right? That's what I'm talking about. So again, with that being said, let your body start building a better relationship with your body. Put your body on a schedule. 8 hours eating, okay? Then 16 hours of rest. Your body needs time to rest, at least 16 hours. So, you can adjust this around your work schedule, okay? But 8 hours is more than enough. People work for 8 hours, right? So whatever you want to eat, put it in that 8-hour window. Let your body rest for 16 hours so it can push out all that stuff, whatever you've been, dealing with throughout the day, so it can reset for the next day. So just, it's all about your intent and building a relationship with your own inner temple, okay? So by you knowing that, hey, you are a cosmic divine light being, right? And you need electrical foods, okay? You need foods that has higher vibration instead of dense, low vibration foods, okay? I want to keep it as simple as possible. So you need electrical foods with H3O2, with fruits and vegetables, right? Because what? I am energy. Your input is going to equal your output. So, if you really, want to transform your temple, start working on yourself, start cutting back. Just because you see people eating stuff on TV, that don't mean you're supposed to be eating it, okay? So start with the fruits and vegetables, then work your way up from there. It's all about cleaning your temple out like a little spring cleanup. So with that being said, leading on in, water found inside of fruits and vegetables is the purest, cleanest, healthiest water that you can drink, known as what? H3O2. This highly structured water is referred to as the fourth phase of water. Not H2O, but H3O2, and can be called living water. It's more vicious, dense, alkaline that require than regular water, and has a negative charge and can hold energy much like a battery and deliver energy too. Like I said, we are electrical beings here. All right. So with that being said, let's lead on in. Learn to be quiet enough to hear the gene, the gene within yourself, so that you can hear within others. And that's one of my greatest talents, and that's what you know should strive for too. You know, learn to be the student when necessary, and also the teacher. Okay, so imagine your mind is like a garden and your thoughts are the seeds. So you get to choose, you know, what seeds you plant in your garden, right? You can, you know, plant seeds of positivity, love, and abundance, or you can plant seeds of negativity, fear, shame. You can spend time trying to take care of everyone else's garden. I call that building somebody else's business, going to work every day, even though you may love it. But what are you building for yourself and your family? Right? It's not fair for you. Or you can work on making your beautiful, you know, yours beautiful, and attract other beautiful people, you know, into your garden. So what seeds are you planting? All right, so let's go ahead and lead on in, right? So today, guys, is all about soil, cultivating the physical temple for the union with your guardian angel or your true self. So it's all, you know, when you tap into your true self and bridging that gap and making that connection, you know, bodily sensation and action are the food that feed your angelic connection. Okay, so a passive contemplation of ideas and images is is fine for meditation. Okay, so it clears your mind and it gets you, you know, it pretty much gets you centered. But it's not simple. It's not, you know, just that simple. Now, your guardian angel or your angle of light, we talked about that before, is there to guide you and help you grow. All right. So, but if you don't go out and get physically involved with your life, if you don't get on the boat and row, how can you be guided, right? Think about that. So a dock boat has no need of a captain or a first mate. Just as a person involved, you know, in the pains and joy of life has no real need or reason for calling upon his or her guardian angel if you want to use it, right? These energies. So at the end of the day, what am I saying? Follow your heart. Okay, guys? Follow your heart. That will let you to this presentation right now. So let's get ready to sum things up. You know, this bluff stands for bottom line up front, right? You military buffs out there, right? Bottom line up front, you know, listen to the inner urgings of your angel, your inner voice, your own energy. And then what you will notice over time, okay, you got to cultivate. We just talked about that, all right? You will blossom from the inside out as a person. So number one, these are my takeaways. You know, all work starts, you know, with the soil within which the seed of the divine is planted. This is your body. So your body is the temple of the divine. It takes time to bond at first, okay? So, you know, just because you've been working on yourself for 7 days or, you know, 2 weeks, that don't mean that you're going to, you know, see the results that you need right away. It takes time, okay? Relationship takes time, okay? So with that being said, number two, our ancient ancestors, they knew that everything was, you know, nothing more than energy, frequency, and vibration. Even the grass and your body cells has different, you know, celestial energies that govern it, right, so to speak. So your body is a network of cells that need to work in harmony and balance. That calls your homeostasis, right? It's a fancy word for balance, right? So number three, so your guardian angel, your protector, your spirit team is real. Okay, the universe is real, right? Or you wouldn't be here. It includes your basic mind, body, and emotional states of being. So at the end of the day, guys, you know, it's all about, don't believe nothing I'm telling you. It's all about your intent and your will, your free will. So you got to learn to merge the spiritual, you know, and the physical to see that, you know, so what am I saying? Be able to see, you know, the spiritual nature behind the physical aspects and the physical aspects behind the spiritual, you know what I'm saying? So you be able to see both sides, you know, why things are happening. And this is what's going to lead to this is going to balance your instincts, okay? And some people, you know, some people may assume that, hey man, how are you able to tap into this kind of information? Because you're really just building a relationship with your own inner voice, your own energy, and trust your intuition. And you'll be able to see the grand scheme of things when it comes to cause and effect, you know. Because basically that's all I do. I basically, you know, use cause and effect, and you'll be able to reverse engineer a lot of these spiritual and physical occurrences. Because again, everything starts in the spiritual plane first before it manifests in the physical. So you can reverse engineer some things. Number four here. So, you know, when you become whole, which is holistic within yourself, this is when your spiritual and physical health is balanced. So it's all about, again, we got to clean out this, you know, your temple here. You know, start with fresh fruits and vegetables. You know, 80% fresh fruits and vegetables, 20% whatever you're working with. But we got to use the process of elimination here, and trust your body. Your body gonna let you know what it needs. Okay, it's gonna start rejecting certain things that you may have eaten, or drunk for, quite some times. Okay, we're in a new period right now. So as above, so below, as within, so without, as the universe, so the soul. So in the center of this, in the center of this balance is a natural order, and it sits your guardian angel of light. And it's all, it's all about you. As we get ready to close things out, as we've been, you've been cultivating your seed, you've been working on yourself. I've been working on myself too, and it's all about spiritual evolution. That's the ultimate goal, fam. So you can get out of here, graduate, go to the next level on your hero's journey. It's a never-ending story. So this natural bond is part of your transformation and atonement process. Just like the butterfly going from a caterpillar to the butterfly. So you are growing, you're transforming right now. So just mark my word, 3 to 5 years from now, you will not be the same person that you were like right now. Okay, if you are, man, something wrong with you. Okay, you're not growing. As we get ready to close things out, your physical body is the foundation for, of your spiritual advancement. So I repeat, it's all about spiritual evolution. It's the goal. And you got to bond, with every aspect of yourself, to go through your own personal transformation and atonement process. And the physical body is the foundation of this spiritual advancement, okay? So 6. So if you pollute the body, if your body is polluted or not at ease, which is what disease, because you're not at ease, right? It's going to block your divine or angelic connection. So part of my purpose, and mission is to give you a quick tune up so you can tune into yourself, so you can start self-soothing, healing, right? Reverse some of these energies, these negative energies, so you can get your butt back in the balance, so you can get rocking and rolling, right? So trust yourself, listen to your own inner voice energy, test things out, see what works, see what doesn't work. Okay, lastly, as we close things out, 7. Some people just, have a natural connection, okay, to their own inner voice, own energy. All right, it's nothing personal, right? And these individuals normally are like the special needs, right? Because they come here, they have this experience as a special needs person, right? And their guardian angel is on point. And and they network with the parents, guardians, what I'm saying? And that's how I see it play out, because I love just observing, the parents of special needs children, and see how things play out, and how money just, comes in their reality, or the lack thereof, right? But it's all about, being a student and being a teacher, at the same time in your own life. So at the end of the day, when it comes to cultivating, your physical temple, it's all about total body awareness, that inner intelligence, that inner voice, that energy, just tying everything together. Okay, guys? But this has been my personal takeaways, and you can find this in, the book, Your Guardian Angel and You by Denny Sargent. Again, Your Guardian Angel and You by Denny Sargent. He can, dive a little bit more deeper than I'm going, okay? But these are some cheat codes here to get you on your path to put in your toolbox, okay? But be sure to click the like, subscribe button down below. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you, right? And as always, Earth is a school. It's all about leaving no stone unturned. Our purpose and mission require to learn a whole bunch of life lessons to gain that experience and knowledge. So grow, right? And as you grow, you got to share with people, man. Things are happening on the planet, and it's all about, just sharing some great vibrations, okay? So with that being said, we're going to be back with some other presentation very, very soon. So buckle up, fam. All right. Until next time, stay grateful, stay grateful and focused. Protect yourself, love yourself, and keep growing. This is Chris for Food for Your Thoughts. Until next time, peace.